Going up in Escarsosa. Okay. Oh no. Let me see if I could just. Once upon a time. True. Now come on now, cause I ain't even do that with your ugly. Cause I want it to be like. Alright, what we got? I don't wanna talk about anymore. Divine masculine don't know. Divine feminine took away her energy. So I feel like this dude is coming to a realization of what's happened. Cause I think like in the beginning I was assessing the situation. I wasn't so much pulling on his energy. I was just trying to figure out what's going on. You know? Capricorn or temptation. Devil's energy, Capricorn, temptation. Oh yeah, he most definitely. Karmic feminine karmics can no longer imitate divine feminine's energy because divine feminine cut the karmic masculine off because he disrespected her. Or it was a download that I received and I said, if this man do this, this will be my final straw. And that's why I'm still giving chances, because it's like, I know you human, but at least you're trying, because it's the thought that counts. You're initiating, trying, at least trying. But it's like, that's one thing I can't forgive you for, and I'm not taking you back. So if it happened, you should. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait. I guess they thought that they want me to clarify about the reason why you cut the karmic masculine off. He wants to apologize for getting you pregnant. To relax. No change and success. Oh, okay. Somebody wants you to think that you getting pregnant by this karmic masculine has turned you karmic. But they're saying, like, don't fall for the distractions and the traps that people are trying to set for you. Because it's more than just this third-party situation going on. You're getting attacked by your family, too. So it's like they're trying to confuse you with the pieces of the puzzle. Like, you got two pieces. I mean, you have two puzzles in one pile. So you have to separate the pieces for each different puzzle. So it's like you're going to get confused with one puzzle from another. If you feel me? So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you confused on which person or which side of the fence you should throw the bomb. Ow! Yeah, you have a decision to make and they're trying to prolong it. They don't want you to get on their tail about who is what, but you already know. So it's like, now that you know, you need to make a decision, because like, as bad as you don't want to, because of who has to receive the karma, you need to, because it's either them or you type stuff. So life is fabulous. Okay, so what's next? So BM number 2 had to come back to see. Okay, so I guess people were pulling on her energies or something, or whatever the case may have been, and she thought it was sweet that she was gonna come back to the park and everything was gonna be good. But it was some things that these karmics found out about this BM number 2 and her ways. And it's like, when people talk, people don't really pay attention to what other people are saying because they be in it. So it's like, now that people have cut back from their habits, they're paying attention to their surroundings and listening and applying to what people are saying. Like, you feel me? Blaming the baby whole time, couldn't wait to come back, or something like that. So it's like when you're playing the game and you get pregnant, you got to sit out of the game. You on maternity leave. So it's like she was trying to control stuff from behind the scene, or even to the point where it's like, dang, I'm ready to pop. I can't take it no more. I got to go see what's going on before I have my baby type stuff or whatever. Who she left in charge? If you want something done, you got to do it yourself. Because I think she was trying to get rid of Divine Feminine or something like that. And now it's cutting into her like cutting into her life, that she ready for. I don't. It's a lot of emotions up in here. Playing her hand, not knowing Divine from the pregnant, thinking Divine from the. So I feel like this karmic is coming back. I mean, yeah, dang. This BM number 2 is coming back to try to control the situation, because that's what you good at doing to niggas. You good at putting niggas in their places, and then they listening to you because you hold something above their head. I don't need you for nothing, you know? So I'm not affected by none of the tactics or none of the threats that you think that you finna send my way, that you think is gonna affect me. So it's like to the point where I have to remove myself from situations before I let my emotions get too crazy, too out of the. So what I was saying before I get out of there. So I believe that in her mind she feels like I'm afraid of her, or I'm scared of her, or something like that, or like she's scaring me from being around a group. But whole time is just trying to make sure that I'm straight and I don't have no extra stress on me because people want to talk out the side of their necks. So trust the process is one step at a time. Just like with everybody else's paranoia, they're gonna dig themselves in a grave because they're not as patient. They want, it's to the point where it's like, dang, oh, she was up here. I know I should have came back, or dang, I thought she was gonna be up here when I was up here. And you feel me? Like, just don't step on my feet. So see, look, I need to read. Oh, and also, BM number 2 is shocked by how fast Divine Feminine has healed. She thought that all the stuff that her and the Karmic Feminine were doing, trying to attack Divine Feminine, was working. Yeah, like, I don't know. So your family assumed that Divine Feminine knew. So what the third party did was copied what your family did because it was working, because you weren't aware of your capabilities. Because you wasn't aware of your capabilities. So that only helped you jog your memory faster, because you had to start from the beginning and recall all the times that you had a download and then it really came true, all the stuff like that. Like, you know, they wasn't expecting you to remember every single time it happened and the emotion behind it, and like you have to understand out of body experiences. You feel me? Like it's like you have record in your brain and they thought that they destroyed it, but you have record somewhere else too, because you're out of and it's not astral traveling, bitch. It's an out of body experience. You just, I don't know how to explain it, but talking about third party, one thing they would have kept family in hiding. Yeah, what? I don't know. So it's like the where you was getting your information from, which was from different readers, but you were talking about like the third party. So you were talking about the third party. The only thing, okay, so the situation is similar, but their zodiac signs are different. They didn't pay attention to the zodiac signs. They just paid attention to what Divine Feminine was describing, which is what the third party was doing to her, which, you feel me? Like, now that you understand that other people can pick up on your energies and all that stuff like that, you were trying to keep your family separate from that energy until until you got yourself together and understood what was going on. Then you could better explain to them. But it only caused your family members to expose themselves because they were getting mad and they felt like, oh, well, since you know already, I might as well be my true honest self, like how I truly honestly feel about you. So that only confirmed it even more. And instead of you going back and forth with them, you cut them off, because if that's how you feel, I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, okay, but I bet you won't say it to my face. I don't care. Like, I clearly feel it. I know my intuition is right, and I know too many coincidences from shit that I've thought of and never even told anybody. So it's like, and then the fact that I'm watching this shit online and other people are talking about the same shit that I'm talking about. I saw Success, Divine Feminine. Come on now, Be Brave. They got like fucked up. On your traveling journeys. And then what else? Healing.